The Edmonton Oilers start off the road trip, and they will take on the Philadelphia Flyers. Good morning in Alberta. Good afternoon here in Pennsylvania. It's Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, Rob Brown, Bryn Griffiths, Jack Michaels, Brendan Escott. We are the Oilers Radio Network. Starting lineup brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Adam Henrique with Victor Arvidsson and Connor Brown. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. Stuart Skinner will start in goal. For the Flyers, Ryan Poehling with Jacob Pelche and Garnet Hathaway up front. On defense, Cam York and Travis Sanheim. Samuel Ersson starts in goal. Referees Brian Puckmara and Francis Sharon. Trent Knorr and Jonathan Deschamps. They're on the lines who dropped the puck underway here in Philadelphia. Ersson out of his net to play it. Rims it, knocked down by Brown. Got it to the corner, and Pelche's able to get it out right through the middle where he finds Hathaway. He'll skate through center, in over the Edmonton line towards the net. Just missed. Pelche with a pass. Poehling left corner. Bad angled shot. Wow. Misses. He was trying to bank it off the head of Stuart Skinner, and it comes out. Sanheim back into his own end. Sanheim waits in front of the Flyer net. Up the left wing, directed in by Forster. Skinner stops it. Puck sits on the end boards, goes off of Forster, and Draisaitl will take it into the right wing corner. Gets dumped down. Cates tried to find a loose puck. It's swung back to the left wing point. Sealer's shot, and that one blocked by Savoy. On the left side, Sealer will shoot it. Save made by Skinner. Kept in by Drysdale. Gets pasted on the boards by Podkolzin. Puck in behind the Edmonton net. Cates to the right wing. Hit by Nurse. Just over a minute gone here. Scoreless first. Oilers taking on the Flyers. Loose puck goes to Draisaitl. He'll get to center. Pass goes off the stick of Brink. And now poked into the zone by Nurse. Bobby Brink leave it in behind his net for Drysdale. Drysdale sets things up. Hyman just beyond the crease. The left wing for Zamula. Gets it out to center ice. Picked up at center by Konechny. Down the right wing. It's shot off the right side. May have glanced off the arm of Skinner. And the puck to the left wing corner. And Matthias Ekholm up the left wing boards. Just got it out. Zamula back inside his own zone. Aristolainen up the middle now to Lawton. Right wing to Konechny. To Kuzmenko. It gets in front of the Edmonton net. But Ekholm able to take it behind the goal. Now up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. He'll bring it in over the Flyer line. Poked off his stick. And Lawton out to center ice. Down the right wing to Michkov. He'll come in. He'll shoot it. Misses short side. The rebound scores. It went off the end boards. Comes to Michkov. He puts it up high. It's 1-0 Flyers.
That's 3 goals this season for Matvei Michkov against the Edmonton Oilers. And Edmonton with a really flat start here. A couple turnovers and unfortunately a tough sequence for Evan Bouchard on that shift. Turns the puck over and then gets beat back up the ice in the rebound. And it's 1-0 Philadelphia.
2:07 into the first. Michkov gets the 17th of the year. Third in rookie scoring coming into this game is Michkov, and second in goals. Puck brought in on the right by Janmark. A dump down. Couturier comes the other way. 3-on-2 for the Flyers. And over the Edmonton line, that goes offside at the Oiler blue line. So Michkov, the goal scorer, 2:07 in to get the Flyers out to the lead.
Going with number 5, Igor Zamula. Time 2 minutes 7 seconds.
So Michkov able to get his own rebound off the end boards.
The fact that he beat 3 Oilers there is a little bit disappointing.
Lawton and Zamula with the assists on the goal by Michkov. Face-off just outside the Edmonton blue line.
Edmonton had a chance for a 2-on-2 up the ice and couldn't make a play out of it, and that led the transition the other way.
Kulak up the right wing. Goes off the stick into the Flyer zone up near the blue line. Poehling got it out. Emberson to Kulak. Over to Ty Emberson. Through the middle, over the stick at Janmark. That's icing against the Oilers. 1-0 Flyers to start this off. Flyers got a win before the Four Nations break. Prior to that, they had 5 straight losses. Oilers with a loss to Colorado right before the break.
I think it's fair to say Edmonton was not at the highest level their last 4 or 5 games before the break.
And they were still getting wins.
Right.
But you're right, not playing at their best, I would say. Kuzmenko, left wing in the Oiler end. The left wing corner gets into the skates of Emberson. Knocked loose, goes to Kulak. Across to Ty Emberson. Up the left wing to Brent Kulak. He'll get through the neutral zone. Into the Flyer end. Across. The shot by Skinner doesn't get through. It's blocked. Kept in. It goes to Skinner. Misses on the short side. Lawton up the left wing boards. Give it to Konechny. He'll get to center ice for Philadelphia. He'll dump the puck in. Nurse will go in behind the Edmonton net. The right wing now to Brown. Connor Brown drops it back to Nurse. Nurse across. Klingberg up the right wing. Hits Forster. It's going to stay in. Forster will walk to the middle. Shot. Glove save made by Skinner. He holds on. 3.5 gone here in the first. 1-0 Flyers lead.
Sleepy start here from Edmonton. They've been outplayed in the first 3.5 minutes. Trail 1-0.
Face off to the left of Skinner as Draisaitl, Podkolzin, and Savoy on the ice with Nurse and Klingberg. Draisaitl kicked out of the face-off circle. In comes Vasily Podkolzin. Take the draw against Noah Cates. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Brink on the end boards. Now to Cates. To the right wing point. Ristolainen across to Zamula. Down the left wing into the corner to Brink. Lost the puck along the boards, gets it right back. He'll go towards the net to Forster. The shot and the save made by Skinner. Puck to the middle. Ristolainen fans on it. Forster on the right wing. Couldn't get a pass through. Still has it in the right corner. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. To the left wing point. To Zamula. Across the line. Ristolainen will keep it in. Got it low. Klingberg on the end boards with Brink. Goes over to Podkolzin. He gets pressured by Ristolainen. Cross on the right wing to Klingberg. Will get it out through the middle, and it was touched by McDavid, so no icing. And Paling on the left wing. Give the puck to York. He'll flip it out. Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. The Edmonton end. Now to Ekholm, and now for McDavid. Comes flying down the left side. McDavid, the shot save made by Ersson. Puck goes to the left wing corner. 1-0 Flyers lead. 4.5 gone here in the first. Nugent Hopkins to the point. To Ekholm over to Bouchard. A snapshot. That goes wide of the net. Ekholm on the left side will keep it in. Give it to... We're on the right wing corner for Hyman. Hyman goes in behind the goal. It was Sanheim to get it free, and the puck cleared out by Paling. Brought right back in by McDavid. Taken to the boards by Sanheim. Goes in behind the net. Referee ran into the side of the goal. Went down. Michkov with control of it for Philadelphia. Over to Sanheim. Skate into the Oilers zone. Off the left wing board. Into the corner. Michkov from the side. Put it off the outside of the net. The puck near the top of the circle in the Oiler end. Owen tipped it back to the blue line. To Sealer. He'll get it across. Drysdale tried to shot. Couldn't get it through. Puck on the right wing side. Michkov. Up to the top of the circle. Now to the blue line. Across the line to Sealer. A wrist shot pad save made by Skinner. Jeff Skinner to the left wing corner. He's up against the boards. Came free to Michkov. Centering pass goes off to Ty Emberson. On the right wing, Hyman to the top of the circle, and Jeff Skinner will get it out.
Oilers have been badly outplayed here early. Need to get their feet moving. Philadelphia's come to play.
Just inside his own blue line. Puck cleared out up the left for Lawton into the Edmonton end on the left wing. Kuzmenko, top of the circle to Lawton. Around to the right wing corner. Konechny along the boards. Emerson poked it up to Draisaitl. Got to the blue line. It doesn't get out. We will go to Emerson. Now to Savoy. At center ice into the Flyer zone. Left wing to Draisaitl. To Savoy. Off the left wing boards. To the point to Nurse. Now to Kulak on the right wing. Right wing corner. Along the boards looking for Draisaitl. He got dumped down. And Zamula able to get it out. Up the left wing to Konechny. Into the Oiler end. 1-0 Flyers here in the first. 6:40 gone. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. And Nurse will set it up there. To Draisaitl now off the right wing to Brown. Brown through the neutral zone. Comes in on the right wing. Off the right wing boards. It goes in behind the net. Sanheim in behind the goal. Off the boards, but it hit Arvidsson. He's going to be able to keep it in for Edmonton. On the left wing to Brown. Pushed up near the blue line to the right point to Emberson. A snapshot save. Rebound. Scores! Klingberg picked up the rebound and ties this game at 1. Klingberg snuck in from his left point position, and Erson's rebound off his right pad went right to Klingberg.
That's an ugly goal for Erson. I mean, he kicked the puck. It was a bit of an off-speed pitch from Emberson, but I would think that you would want, if you're the goalie coach for the Flyers, a little bit better. Are they looking at a high sticking call that was missed? The puck knocked down from a high stick from Victor Arvidsson. Just hold on. They're giving him quite a long look here.
That'll be Klingberg's first.
It would not surprise me. No.
Play on. 7:06.
No, it's not. They're gonna. Here we go. They are gonna. You're right. Play on.
No, play on.
We both thought the same thing there.
Emberson and Brown pick up the assists on the goal by Klingberg. Game's tied at 1. Brought in on the left, Forster for the Flyers. Rims the puck in the Oilers zone to the right side. Brink right back to the left wing point. Kept in by Sealer. Left wing to Case. On the right wing corner, it's centered in front. It goes off a stick and never did get to the net. Brink with the opportunity. Hyman will get it out through the neutral zone to Nugent Hopkins. Left wing to Ekholm. That is offside at the Flyer blue line. We're going to take a break. Tied at 1, Oilers and the Flyers. We have played 7 minutes and 34 seconds of this first period. From the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Face-off just outside the Flyer blue line. McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman out there with Bouchard and Ekholm for Edmonton. Konechny was taking the draw for Philadelphia. Bouchard's able to shoot it in on the right wing. Rims to the left, goes right to McDavid. In behind the net to Nugent Hopkins. He gets pinned. Trying to get the puck loose. It's jammed over to the right side. Konechny there for the Flyers. Through the middle, couldn't get it out. Following it up is Sanheim. Sanheim into the Oilers zone. Stops up on the right side. Floats it on net. Steered to the corner by Skinner. Puck along the left wing. Bouchard to the middle to Ekholm. The center ice just missed Nugent Hopkins with it. Goes into the Flyers' head. And it's McDavid along the left wing boards. York right on him. Over to Nugent Hopkins. It's passed back to the line. It goes over the stick of Ekholm. It does come out. Konechny skates onto it. Comes into the Oiler end. Knocked down by Hyman. The puck to the middle of the ice. And stepping up is Kulak. Tied at 1 here in the first. Kulak into the Flyer zone on the right wing. Cross ice pass. Walking to the middle. Perry's shot just misses on the stick side. Goes off the glass up near the line. And the puck cleared out. Now Tippett. Now comes across to Couturier. Centering pass. Broken up by Kulak.
Good read from Kulak there.
Perry will clear it out. Goes up on end. Rolls down into the Flyer zone. Sealer up the right wing to Tippett. He got it to center ice. Klingberg, goal scorer for Edmonton. Weaves his way over the line. Gives it to Jeff Skinner. Tried to pull to the middle. Knocked off his stick. Goes over to the right wing. Couturier up in the air. That hits Skinner. Skinner gets it to the slot. And his shot gets blocked. Following up Janmark. In front to Skinner. Just off his stick. And tip it out to center ice for Philadelphia. At center will dump it in. 10:40 to go in the first period. Tied at 1. Klingberg through the middle. On the left, off the skated Draisaitl. It goes deep into the Flyer zone. Savoy on the inboards. Out to Draisaitl. Scores! Leon Draisaitl with a perfect backhand shot. And the Oilers take a 2-1 lead.
Well, we saw Kyler Yamamoto a number of years ago come in, a smaller player that had some success in the American Hockey League, but was good at puck retrievals and forcing plays and creating turnovers. And that's exactly what happened. Is great play by Savoy, and he's picked up an assist in his first game as an Edmonton Oiler.
41st goal of the year for Leon Draisaitl. Matt Savoy's first point in the National Hockey League.
And Leon went right to him.
He did. It's a heads-up play by Savoy. And the Oilers take a 2-1 lead. Sanheim on the right wing point for Philadelphia. Played it low. It gets rimmed on the right and goes right to Draisaitl. He comes in over the Flyer line to the right wing. Centering pass. That misses Podkolzin. Hathaway the other way. Hathaway couldn't get one through to York. It goes to Pelche. Mishandled it and it comes out.
I think Leon should have maybe just taken the shot there.
Savoy and Klingberg with the assists for that goal at 9:31.
Quick period here.
Klingberg is having a period as that gets dumped into the Oiler end. It'll be an icing call against the Flyers. Well, excited to see Matt Savoy pick up an assist in that first period.
You know, as you know, I watch all the Bakersfield games, either live or on demand, and Savoy, since basically the last 3 months, has been their best player most nights. And they played him in every situation. He can also kill penalties. He's not just an offensive player. And he killed a ton in the Western League for James Patrick, often with Zach Benson, who's with the Buffalo Sabres, ironically enough.
Bouchard starting up for the Oilers. Across to Matthias Ekholm. He'll shoot it in. That rims on the right. Samulov against the boards. Leave it to Cates. Got it out. Bouchard to McDavid. Right back in over the line. Down the left wing to Zach Hyman. Stops in the left corner. Ooh, gets hit by Cates. Ristolainen off the boards and out with it. Won't be icing. Stuart Skinner to set it. Bouchard on the end boards. Got away from Forster. Now up the right wing. Gets past Lawton. Right up the middle. Ekholm to Brown. He'll shoot it in. 2-1. Edmonton leads. Just under 9 to go here in the first period. It's in behind the Flyer net. Dug out by Adam Henry to the right wing point. Kulak will shoot it. And the save made by Harrison. He'll hold on to it. Got the glove on it. We can take a break with 8:48 to go here in the first. 2-1. Oilers lead the Flyers. From the Wells Fargo Center here in Philadelphia, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, 2-1. Oilers lead the Flyers. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We got 8:48 to go in the first period.
Good start for Savoy. He's made a couple real good plays and obviously sets up the go-ahead goal here from Leon Draisaitl. Oilers were very deliberate in their deployment of Savoy this year. Sanheim
to center ice to Locke. Lift the puck. It'll go to the right corner in the Edmonton zone. Konechny around the boards to the point. York taken to those boards by Podkolzin. It'll go to Draisaitl. He'll come out through the middle. Draisaitl to center. In over the line. To the left wing. Into the corner. Savoy. Down to Podkolzin. Podkolzin protects it. To Draisaitl on the point. Down the right wing. That hit his skate. Kept in by Podkolzin. He'll get to the high slot. To Draisaitl. Across the line for Kulak. Right wing to Draisaitl. He's top of the circle. His centering pass comes all the way across to Kulak on the left wing. He'll get it low. Goes to Draisaitl. To the right wing point to Nurse. To Leon Draisaitl. Give it back to Nurse. A backhand save by Harrison. Got it with the left pad. Puck along the boards to the Flyer zone. Nurse down low. Podkolzin let it go by. Pinching down with Kulak to keep it in for Edmonton. 7:49 to go in the first. 2-1. Oilers lead. Long pass up the left wing to Kuzmenko. Missed Michkov with it. Kulak across to Klingberg. Klingberg's got a goal and an assist already in this game. He'll bounce the puck into the Flyer zone. Ristolainen to the right wing corner. Up the right wing boards. Got it out to Couturier. Taking a hit from Emberson. Michkov able to play it into the Oiler end. Janmark to Emberson. Up the left wing to Corey Perry. He'll find Janmark up at center. Come into the Flyer zone through the middle. Drop the puck to Jeff Skinner down the right wing. A backhand that's saved by Harrison. Perry gets the rebound. And behind the net to Skinner. Back to Corey Perry. Couldn't get it to Skinner. Was broken up by Zamula. Off the left wing boards and out. Klingberg with it at the Edmonton blue line. Take it back into his own end. Oilers change the forwards. As Klingberg to McDavid. McDavid back to Klingberg. Klingberg out from behind the Edmonton net. Long bank pass off the skate of Hyman. Goes into the Flyer zone. Hyman to the end boards. Runs into Drysdale. Knocked him down. Drysdale gets back up. It's in his skates. Nugent Hopkins is trying to find a loose puck. They still have it tied up on the end boards. Poke free. It goes to McDavid off the right wing to the point. Bouchard with a shot. It hit his stick. Comes up to the line. It's swept out by Forster.
They've done a good job against this line.
Nugent Hopkins just inside his own zone. Over to Bouchard. 6:05 to go in the first. 2-1 Oilers lead. Bouchard to center on the backhand. He'll dump it in. Brown chases after it. Chopped it over to the left wing. Forster made sure that it got out. Nurse, the Edmonton blue line. Cross to Connor Brown. Brown into the Flyer zone. Left wing to Arvidsson. Now to Kulak. Kulak gets to the middle. He's being pressured. Has to go over to the right wing with Paling on him. He'll stop right side, top of the circle. To the left wing point for Nurse. A wrist shot. Doesn't get through. Goes off a leg over to Arvidsson. Off the left wing boards. Pass goes off of Paling to the blue line where Nurse will keep it in. Give it to Brown on the left wing. Back to the point. It will come out. Nurse to Kulak. Shots are 7-6 for Philadelphia.
It was 6-1 for Philadelphia when they had the 1-0 lead. The Oilers on a bit of a swing here, and they've gained a foothold in this game.
Kulak waits inside the Oiler end. Now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl with his 41st of the year here this afternoon. They still get to center ice, and they'll dump it in. It rims on the right wing. Savoy trying to recover in the right wing corner. Went to Draisaitl. Over to Podkolzin, got dumped down by Ristolainen. Ristolainen across to his partner, Yegor Zamula. Up the right wing. For Lawton, now to Ristolainen. He's into the Oiler end.
Good work. Podkolzin on the back check.
Klingberg will get it out. Long pass right onto the tape of Draisaitl into the Flyer end. Dishes to the middle. Emberson shot. Kicked out by Ersson. Zamula can clear it out. Bouchard. Up the right wing. Ty Emberson will shoot it in. Ersson had set it behind the net to Zamula. Up the left wing. Couturier cross ice to Ristolainen. Ristolainen will get the center. Now to Couturier. Goes off his stick and in. McDavid up the left wing. Dangles it out to center. Gives it to Nugent Hopkins. He'll come in, drop it. McDavid shot. Not one blocked. It hit Sealer.
What a surprise. Sealer's fourth in the league in blocked shots.
Get that one right off the ankle. Bouchard in his own zone to Ekholm. 3:49 to go in the first. 2-1 Edmonton leads. Puck cleared out.
Couturier just picked off McDavid. That could have been worse. Calamitous situation for the Oilers.
Zamula in his own zone. Pass off the left wing board's going to bank right on net. Stuart Skinner forced to stop it. Then to Kulak around the left wing up to the line. That's kept in. Shot from the point that was just tipped wide after Sanheim let it go. And Perry through the middle to Janmark. Off the boards and in. It'll be icing against the Oilers. 3:15 to go in the first. 2-1 Oilers lead.
It's an unforced error there from Matthias Janmark. He takes one more stride and he's got the puck deep. Allows the Flyers to load up their top line. Go against this Oilers' fourth line. But the Oilers have had lots of chances here after creating some looks. They have scored twice on 7 shots.
Janmark against Lawton. There's the face-off circle. Puck to the left wing point. York, left wing to Konechny. Cross ice. Put it through the slot over to the right wing. Lawton put it in behind the net. They go to Bouchard of the Oilers. Kuzmenko on him. Pokes it to the middle. Perry swats it up the left wing to Jeff Skinner. Comes into the Flyer zone. Gets spun around. The puck goes over to the right wing boards. Konechny has to go in behind his net. Reverses it to York. York up through the middle to Konechny. Peeled off his stick nicely. And it was Henrique, now to Brown. Come into the Flyer zone, drops it to Henrique. His shot off the arm of Ersson. Puck to the left wing corner. Zamula is in behind his goal, runs into Arvidsson. He steals it. Arvidsson has it on the right wing to the top of the circle, all the way up to the point. Now down the right wing off of Henrique, and it is cleared by Lawton. Should be icing against the Flyers, and it will be with 2:15 to go in the first, and Edmonton up 2-1.
Should mention, and we didn't really bring a lot of earlier today, this game, some of the numbers on these two teams. The Flyers have the worst save percentage in the NHL. And as a rule of thumb, if you got the worst save percentage in the NHL, it's not always, frankly, it's almost amazing they got as good a record as they do. They are a top 8 team in the league in expected goals for, but they haven't got enough stops.
Face off to the right of Harrison. Puck back to the point. Nurse will shoot it. Misses on the short side. Gets to the line where Kulak will keep it in on the right wing to Draisaitl. Up to the top of the circle. Now to Savoy. Almost got it in front of the net as Arvidsson was waiting, and it is sent out to center.
Just looking for Colson on the bench. Arvidsson not out with this grouping. Maybe they're just giving him a look there for a shift.
Kulak up the left wing to Draisaitl. Comes into the Flyer zone. Across to Nurse. Down the right wing. Nurse's pass off the outside of the goal. Savoy on the right side. To Draisaitl, top of the circle, and it gets picked off by Paling. And then he'll run right into the linesman. Oh, that was a good hit by the linesman.
Got all of them.
He got all of them. Bouchard with it behind the Edmonton goal.
And Hathaway took a shot.
Oh, what happened there? Down the right wing. Draisaitl into the Flyers zone. Goes to the end boards. Gets knocked down. Takes a cross check. Puck's underneath him. Sealer was all over him. Then Draisaitl gives him a couple as he got up. The puck along the right wing boards in the Flyers zone. So we're coming up to the last minute of the first period. 2-1 Oilers lead.
Sealer's a tough guy, but he hasn't fought a lot this year. Probably because nobody wants to fight him.
Ekholm up the right wing. It goes off of Hyman. Comes back to Bouchard. He's at center ice.
He's a striker. I'd say he's probably a top 5 fighter in the league. Of course, they also got another guy that can really scrap, Cam, as you know.
Laurier.
He's not in the lineup.
Not in the lineup today. At the right side, Brink played in. That's offside, so the Flyers have to tag up. And up the right wing comes McDavid. 30 seconds to go in the period. McDavid got to the blue line, but Arvidsson was in early. That's offside against the Oilers.
I think Colson missed the shift there. He's looking down. Looks like the bench might be one player short.
Oilers with a 2-1 lead here in the late stages of the first period. Sent up the left wing, and it's Kulak running into some traffic. Puck gets into the middle of the ice. Eachkoff lost his stick. Puck shot in down the right wing. Henry now to Brown. Across just off the skate of Arvidsson. Puck brought out. 5 seconds left. Tip it into the Oiler end. Cross ice pass too far for Couturier. Now he put it on goal, and a pad save from the angle made by Stuart Skinner right at the buzzer. This first period comes to a close, and the Oilers take a 2-1 lead to the dressing room.
Just a quick note, but Colson is on the bench, so that's a good sign. But, well, kind of what we expected, frankly. A little bit frenetic coming back. Teams haven't played for a couple of weeks. Oilers deserve it of a 2-1 lead, I think, overall.
Yeah, they eased themselves into the game.
Neither team got it.
.com/5050. We dropped the puck. We're underway here in the second period. So it goes just inside the Oiler blue line. Matthias Ekholm up the left wing for Nugent Hopkins. It's spun around, but he puts it off the left wing boards, up into the air, and it's a glove pass. So we got the whistle in the neutral zone, just 14 seconds into the second period.
Flyers have spent a lot of time angling and channeling Connor McDavid off in this game so far. And Matthew Michkov made the most of a finishing opportunity after a tough sequence from Edmonton, but then the Oilers bounced back. John Klingberg involved in both goals.
Yes, goal and a helper for Klingberg. Matt Savoy with his first NHL point on the Draisaitl goal. The puck at center ice. Cates into the Oiler end. He'll put it towards the net. He just missed Forrester, who is driving to the post. And the puck goes to the right wing corner. Ekholm on the right wing for Hyman. Out of Bouchard across to Ekholm. They'll skate up the left side for the Oilers and get to center ice. Bounce the puck in. Oilers going to make a change, turning it up. It'll be Travis Sanheim through the middle. Give it to Lawton off the right wing boards and in. Konechny and behind the Edmonton net. Got it up the right wing, and it was Arvidsson to Henrique. He pokes it out. Drysdale forced back, a little reverse play, gave it away to Brown, now in front to Arvidsson, and he couldn't get a backhand away. Now it comes out off the skate of Brown to the middle of the ice, and Konechny up the right wing to center to Kuzmenko. And over the line to Lawton, will give it to Konechny. He'll go to the right wing corner. Pass to the blue line.
The time is 12:01 p.m.
Had that been on the tape of Henrique, would have been a 2-on-1 for the Oilers, as now Arvidsson comes into the Flyer zone. The left wing corner, 2-1 Oilers lead. Played a minute and a half here in the second period. Draisaitl along the right wing. He's on top of the circle. That goes off of Tippett, and Tippett's going to skate to it. He'll come down the left wing. The backhand scores! Wow! Owen Tippett, short side, roofed it, and ties the game at 2. Minute 45 into the second period. And Tippett, who missed the last 5 games due to injury, gets his 15th of the year.
Well, he came over in that Claude Giroux trade, and that's just a great goal. I mean, he beats Brett Kulak at really skate. 27 and 28 goal seasons in the NHL for Tippett, so he's got some ability. That was an elite level finish. Tie game.
So Tippett's 15th. We're tied up at 2 here at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Puck brought in by Draisaitl. Right wing, Savoy towards the net. Shot to save made by Ersson. Draisaitl gets the rebound. In behind the net, he's looking for Savoy. Broken up by Zabula. Will get it out for Philadelphia to center ice. Pelche on the left wing. Got it to Paling. Goes in behind the Edmonton goal. Now to Pelche. Rims on the right to the right wing point for Sanheim. Down the right wing to Paling. Behind the net, Pelche into the slot. That goes off the stick of Savoy to the left wing point. Little snapshot off the left side by York. Goes wide. Sanheim will keep it in on the right, but that goes off of Savoy and out of play. We played 2 minutes, 29 seconds of the second. Tied at 2 on that goal by Owen Tippett of the Flyers.
I mean, he made the perfect shot on the play.
It was perfect.
Sometimes you got to give credit to the shooter. He's got the courage and conviction to take it hard to the hole and on
the speed too, hey?
Yeah. With pace and tempo on the backhand, those are...
Face off to the left of Stuart Skinner. The puck goes to the right point. Drysdale across the line, all the way to the left. Get it across to Tippett. Down the right wing, into the corner. Couturier to Tippett around the boards. Sealer from the left point. Save made by Skinner. It comes in front, goes off, and Couturier and covered up by Skinner. Sean Couturier to the front of the goal. Emberson was on him, but it did get to Skinner, and he had to cover it up.
One of the things that's happening here is the Oilers are a good face-off team. They've been dropping for a while. Janmark is a sub 50% face-off man. He's played mostly left wing. He can play center for Edmonton. You always worry on D-zone draws in the second period when you got the long change.
Face-off to the Edmonton zone to the left of Skinner. David against Cates. Kick it around. It goes to the right point. Sanheim rims it. Goes in behind the net. Brink on the inboards. Over to the right wing for Cates. Makes a couple of moves in that right wing corner. It's in behind the Edmonton goal. Cates now swings in front. The shot and a pad saved by Skinner. Puck goes to the left wing. Forrester. Got it in behind the net to the right corner. Sanheim centering pass. It's broken up. It goes to Cates. He's on the right point. A wrist shot, and that was blocked. And up the left wing, it's McDavid. Give it back to Ekholm.
Well, Nugent Hopkins broke his stick, and that was the pass option for Bouchard right away.
Got a Hyman down the left wing. To the right wing corner to Victor Arvidsson. Give it to Zach Hyman in behind the net. Hyman up against the boards. Couturier got it free. Sanheim pokes it up to the left wing of Forster. Looking it out through center ice. Now to Michkov. Did on the right wing. Cross ice pass. Goes to the left wing corner. Couturier up against the boards. We're tied at 2. We're in the second. About 4 minutes in. Tippett will keep it in. Now to Michkov. Was off his stick though. Henry through the middle to Nurse. Nurse out through center ice. Now in over the line. Right wing to Brown to Arvidsson. To the left wing corner. In behind the net, off of Brown. Puck comes free. Ristolainen. Right wing for the Flyers. He will get it out to Owen Tippett. Tippett into the Oiler end. Softly play it in. Flyers make changes. Nurse out from behind the Edmonton goal. Long pass to Arvidsson. The Flyers end off the left wing boards. It goes in behind the net. Henry to the right corner for Brown. Shovels it back to the blue line to Klingberg. A shot. No one steered aside by Ersson. Emberson will keep it in on the right point. Sealer up the boards. Won't get it out. Draisaitl cross ice to Emberson. His shot and a save made by Ersson. They'll hold on to it. 4 minutes, 46 seconds gone here in the second period. Tied at 2, the Oilers and the Flyers.
Well, this Draisaitl line with Podkolzin and Savoy, they've had some energy here. They've made some things happen 5-on-5. Unfortunately, it's been a very quiet game so far for McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman. That can change. They're going to quick shift Podkolzin here and move Corey Perry up.
Perry's with Draisaitl and Savoy.
I wonder if they're looking at Podkolzin skate down on the bench.
Face off to the right of Ersson. Lawton had jumped in early on the face-off, so he's out of the circle. Comes Konechny. Draisaitl now with points in 7 straight. His goal in the first period. The puck goes to the left wing boards inside the Flyers zone. Perry battles for it. Get it back to the line for Emberson. He'll walk in. He'll shoot it. That one sails wide on the right. Draisaitl to Klingberg. Off the stick of Savoy. Goes to the left wing corner. Puck cleared out by Konechny. To Kuzmenko. Now to Konechny. Checked at the Edmonton blue line. Brought in by Perry off the left wing boards. Will dump it in. Mula to Ristolainen and his own end for the Flyers. Up the right wing now to Konechny. Into the Oiler end. Pass that gets picked off. It's Podkolzin on the left wing to Janmark. Able to get past Sanheim. So Podkolzin has to assist. Bump it back in his own end to Nurse. He'll go in behind the net. Nurse up the left wing to Podkolzin. Now to Janmark. Cross to Nurse. Still in Edmonton territory. Skates in front of his net. Nurse off the left wing side of Janmark. Steered it in. Harrison out to play it. Rim it up on the glass. Get up near the point, and the puck is brought out down the left side. Paling in over the line, can drop it, and the shot by Sanheim. That's blocked, and it goes into the right wing corner. Along the boards on the right side to the blue line to Sanheim. Will skate down the right wing. Jeff Skinner on him. Will go in behind the net. Sanheim taken off of it by Kulak. Skinner to Janmark. Center back to Janmark. Will pass, hit Paling, and goes into the Edmonton bench. We'll get a little gathering right in front of the Oiler bench. As everybody ties up. 6 minutes, 32 seconds gone here in the second. They separated all the players. Tied at 2, the Oilers and the Flyers. We'll be right back from the Wells Fargo Center here in Philadelphia. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PV sent you.
Live sky high with remarkable units for rent and for sale at Sky Signature Suites. Currently offering amazing incentives on 1- and 2-bedroom rentals featuring designer finishes, resort-like amenities, and breathtaking views. All of this and more within the heart of Ice District, Edmonton's best address for shopping, dining, entertainment, and fun. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Oilers taking on the Flyers. 6:32 gone in the second. Tied at 2. Michkov and Tippett scoring for Philadelphia. Klingberg and Draisaitl for Edmonton.
Nary a power play either way in this game.
No. Haven't had a penalty yet. Puck shot into the Oiler end. Off the stick of Stuart Skinner. Goes to the right wing corner. Cates will try to drive it in front of the net. It's knocked back to the blue line on the left wing point. And York got it low. The puck cleared out. Goes to Sanheim. Brings the puck in on the right wing. To the right wing corner for Forster. It's hit on the inboards by Ekholm. Forster got it to the right wing corner, and it was Bouchard to get it out. Get the puck up the Hyman, off the right wing boards, and down the ice. It's icing against Edmonton. 7:08 gone here in the second. First game back for both teams after the break. Oilers starting a 5-game road trip.
And we're less than 2 weeks away from the NHL trade deadline.
Face off to the right from Stuart Skinner. Goes to the right corner. Bouchard, he couldn't get it out. Michkov will keep it in. In front of the net, scores! Michkov to Couturier. And it's 3-2 for the Flyers. Couturier gets his 9th of the year. Michkov set him up. Wide open in front of the net.
Well, unfortunately, Evan Bouchard attempted to make a pass, and it went nowhere except in the Oilers' net.
Yeah, right to Michkov in that high slot. Shot into the Oilers zone. Now the Oilers down by 1. Puck doesn't get cleared out. Here's Tippett. He'll walk in. The shot. Save made by Skinner. And the puck goes over to the right wing. What a chance for Owen Tippett. Puck back to the blue line. Drysdale to Tippett. A shot. And a save made by Skinner. And he will cover that up. Well, it was another clearing attempt through the middle that wasn't getting out. Been a great chance for Owen Tippett.
I wonder if Bouchard... I don't see him on the bench here right now. Being on the bench, too. We're going to have Ekholm and Nurse out together.
He's off to the left of Skinner. The Flyers with a couple here in the second period. Dropped the puck once. It wasn't right. got to be down there. Yeah, there's 13 of them. Down the left wing comes Draisaitl into the Flyers zone. Stops at the hash marks. His pass hits a skate. And Kuzmenko is able to get it out. 3-2 Flyers here in the second. Up the left wing, Matthias Ekholm. Comes into the Flyers zone. Stops on the left wing boards. Round to the right for Draisaitl. Protects the puck from Lawton. To the blue line to Nurse. Down the left wing. Ekholm in front of the net. That's off the stick of Savoy. It goes to the right corner. Draisaitl to the left side. Ekholm pokes it to the left wing corner. Savoy around to Draisaitl. Centering pass right through the crease. Goes over to the left wing. It won't get out. Ekholm to keep it in for the Oilers. He's on the left wing point. Rims it. And on the right to Draisaitl. Skates up near the blue line. Take turn to get away from Zamula. Down the right wing in front to Ekholm. Oh, the shot. Rebound. Scores!
It went in the first time. It's going to be Ekholm's goal.
Oh, Perry shoveled in the rebound. It went up under the bar, the first one, we figure.
What a pass by Leon Draisaitl. And Matthias Ekholm finished it off, and then Perry made sure. But on the backhand, and Ekholm activated, and he knew right away he scored. It'll be Matthias's 8th goal of the season.
And we're tied at 3. 8:35, time of the goal. And you're right, it went in the first time. So Ekholm will be the goal scorer. But it went in and out, and Perry was right there. So the Oilers tie it up here in the second period.
Edmonton's got 3 goals on 11 shots, Cam.
Yeah. Puck rimmed on the right wing in the Flyer zone to getting it out was Palin. Goes off a skate right back in. Sealer can't clear it. Podkolzin take a hit from Sealer, but he keeps it in. Right wing corner, Jan Mark goes in behind the goal. A good hit by Podkolzin. Drilled Drysdale, and the puck comes out. Side his own line is Bouchard up the left wing. The Jan Mark comes into the Flyer end to the left wing corner. Hathaway trying to clear. Can't. Nugent Hopkins will keep it into the right point. Emberson waiting. The shot. And a stick save made by Ersson. Podkolzin into the point to Emberson. Across to Kulak. Now to Nugent Hopkins. In shot. That hit Drysdale. Just went wide. Kulak to the right wing corner. For McDavid to the point to Emberson. To McDavid off the right wing. In front of the net, his pass hits a stick, goes over to the left side. We're tied at 3. We're here in the second. Nugent Hopkins, right corner to McDavid. Out to Hyman. He can't get a shot. And the puck goes over to the right wing. It does not get out. Drysdale couldn't clear it. Emberson keeps it in. Left wing to McDavid. We're almost halfway through the second period. A shot. That one partially blocked. Goes to the right corner. Hyman on the end board. Knocked away by Sealer, then stolen by Nugent Hopkins to the blue line. To Klingberg, walks across the line down the right wing. To Nugent Hopkins into the corner for McDavid. Out to Hyman, hit his skate. Bounces into the slot. And Drysdale up the right wing will get it out. Emberson to McDavid. Off the right wing boards to himself. In over the line through the middle. Knocked down. Puck goes to right to the net. And a pad save made by Ersson. As McDavid stayed with it to the left wing point for Nurse across the line. For Ekholm into the right wing corner. Gives it to McDavid. McDavid makes a move on the right wing. Trying to cut to the front of the net. He's poked away by Cates. Puck cleared out off the glass down the ice. It'll be icing against the Flyers as the Oilers put the pressure on. 9:11 to go in the second. We're tied at 3 here in Philadelphia.
Well, Bouchard has not been on the ice for a couple shifts here. After giving away the puck on the 3-2 Philadelphia goal.
Draisaitl with the assist on the Ekholm tie-in goal. Draisaitl with a goal and a helper. Up to 85 points on the year. And a 7-game point streak. Puck to the blue line. Ekholm on the right point. Across the Nurse. Down the left wing. Off of Draisaitl. It's cleared out by Cates.
They're double shifting Leon here right now. He's got a goal and assist this game.
Ekholm in his own end.
Whoa, where's that going?
I don't know. Cates had to go off of him. It comes to Ekholm. Ekholm on the left to Arvidsson, off his stick into the Flyer zone. Sent up the right wing, but it won't get out. Kept in by Nurse, left corner to Arvidsson. He'll get it into the slot. Ekholm rips a shot off a leg into the left wing corner. Draisaitl cross ice. One-timer. That goes wide by Henrique. Draisaitl on the left point will keep it in. And now Forster was able to get it out for the Flyers. Nurse will turn it up. Inside his own zone up the left wing to Arvidsson. Got hit at the blue line by York. On the right wing, Tippett to Couturier. And over the Edmonton blue line to the left wing corner for Brink. Got to go off his stick. Jeff Skinner. On the left wing boards, headed hit Zamula. We're tied at 3, under 8 to go in the second. As Ekholm waits in behind the Edmonton goal. Mattias Ekholm walks out through the middle. Up the left wing, Mattias Janmark. Checked at center ice. Tippett the other way. And over the line to Michkov. In front to Tippett. He scores. And the Flyers take a 4-3 lead.
What did John Klingberg say to us at the end of the first period? He said, they're creating a ton off the rush, got to manage the puck. Just an awful sequence from Edmonton. I would say that 3 of the 4 goals in this game, direct result of turnovers. And Philly's back in front.
Yeah. Tippett gets his second of the period, 16th of the year.
Like, Michkov is an exciting, electrifying young player, but the Oilers are making this guy look like all world, and they're making it easy. He's not even having to earn it.
He's got a goal and 2 assists, does Michkov. Scored 2 against Edmonton in October.
He's 16th in the season. 2 goals.
He's having a day. Tippett into the Oilers zone. Michkov, it gets taken away and cleared out by Kulak, skating onto it. Bouchard in over the line, across the Draisaitl. The shot, and the glove save made by Erson. He's going to hold on to it. We're going to take a break. 7:05 to go in the second. 4-3 Flyers lead the Oilers from the Wells Fargo Center here in Philadelphia. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for custom
The Oilers, 7:05 to go in the second. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year.
We've had some wild games in this building between these two teams. I mean, Connor McDavid's got 33 points in 16 games against Philly, and he doesn't have anything going yet. Part of it is the Oilers have set up Hyman for a couple looks, and he hasn't been able to negotiate contact. Kulak and Bouchard now together.
Off the draw in the Flyer zone, Nugent Hopkins will have that go off of Cates. It comes out, and Cates down the right wing for Brink. Brink taken to the right wing boards. Puck came free to Cates. To the right wing point to York. Around behind the net to Forster. Had to go off his stick. Cates could not keep it in. And the puck hits center ice. York to the Edmonton blue line. It'll go right to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard, a long pass up the left wing to Zach Hyman. Comes into the Flyer zone, goes to the left wing corner. They're taking to the end boards. Lawton will get it out. 4-3 Philadelphia here in the second. Kulak over to Bouchard, back to Kulak. The Flyers have outscored the Oilers 3-1 here in the second period. Connor Brown at the Edmonton blue line will take it back into his own end. Evan Bouchard. Bouchard through the middle, off the stick of Brown, goes deep into Flyer territory. Puck along the left wing, off of Arvidsson to Konechny. He'll get it out through the middle to Lawton. Lawton comes into the Oilers zone. Kuzmenko off the left wing. That shot and a quick save made by Skinner off of Konechny. Konechny will center it, and Kuzmenko had it, got a stick, caught him up high. Edmonton's about to be shorthanded. Once they touch it, they do. And it's going to be a high sticking call. It'll be the first penalty and first power play of this game. Kuzmenko was skating through the middle, caught a high stick. Klingberg Edmonton
will go to the
number
box.
36, 2 minutes, ice taking. All right, we'll take a break. Flyers on the power play when we come back. 5:40 to go in the second. 4-3. Flyers lead the Oilers from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. 4-3. Flyers lead the Oilers. 5:40 to go in the second. Klingberg off for the high stick. First power play of the game goes to Philadelphia.
Not a particular area of strength on their 28th in the league at 15.8%, but Edmonton's penalty killing is just 23rd at 75.6. Got to win draws. Flyers did.
Puck on the left wing. Michkov to the left wing corner. Or the penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Back to the line to connect the shot. That save made by Skinner through traffic. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Now to the left wing corner. Michkov is passed to the point. Ristolainen wasn't there yet. And it goes down the ice.
I think if that puck had hit the net, I was going to be scared. Saw it at the last second, but looked the right way.
Konechny, center ice. To Lawton, he's being forced back by Janmark. Lawton in his own zone. Ristolainen turns in front of the Flyer net. Drops it back. Travis Konechny. Konechny to the Edmonton blue line. Down the left wing to Michkov to the middle. Here's Kuzmenko's shot. And a bad save made by Skinner. Andrei Kuzmenko with the opportunity. The puck on the right wing. Kuzmenko to the blue line. Ristolainen in the middle. Down the right wing for Kuzmenko. Went off the stick, but it's kept in. Michkov to Ristolainen. To Michkov. Michkov to the right wing corner. To the blue line for Ristolainen. Top of the circle. Kuzmenko will get it across. Konechny in front. Scores. Redirected in front of the net. Kuzmenko got his stick on it. It's a power play goal, and the Flyers are up 5-3. .37 time of the goal. Konechny shot for the point, kicked out of the air by Kuzmenko. He just got enough of it.
Guy scored 39 goals a couple of years ago.
Got his 5th of the year. Flyers 1-for-1 on the power play. Edmonton down by a couple now.
Hard to believe Edmonton led this game 2-1 after 1. Yes, 5-3 Philly.
Back home inside the Oilers zone. Draisaitl now to Bouchard. The right wing to Hyman. Hyman pushes it to the middle of Draisaitl. He'll bring it in. Poked off his stick. Goes right to Travis Sanheim. He'll clear it out for the Flyers. Hyman at center ice. Split up at the Flyer blue line. Ekholm's able to shoot it in. David after it on the left wing. Puck along the left wing boards. Goes to Hyman. Hyman behind the net to McDavid. David to the right wing point. Bouchard. A shot. Saved by Erson. It goes over to the right wing. Draisaitl behind the goal to McDavid. McDavid to Draisaitl left corner. Now to McDavid in behind the net. Slides over to the right. To the blue line. To Bouchard. He's in the middle. On the right wing to McDavid. McDavid trying to go towards the net. Has to go into the right wing corner. Give it to Draisaitl. Back to the point. It's drilled by Ekholm and tipped wide by McDavid. Puck along the boards up near the blue line. Matthias Ekholm. Left wing point. Brink got a hold of it just enough. Brink will get it out. Bouchard over to Ekholm. This is the middle at center ice on the right wing to Henry. Rim the puck in. Cleared out by Paling. It sits at center. Paling can get to it. Comes into the Oiler end. Right side. A Pelche shot. The pad save made by Stuart Skinner. Jeff Skinner up the right wing. Couldn't clear it. Paling will keep it into the line. And Sealer fanned on his shot. And it comes out. Erson got it up to center ice. Hathaway down the left wing to Paling. Just misses. And Klingberg up the right wing. He'll get it out. Off the stick of Jeff Skinner. Henrique will keep it in to the left wing corner. To Skinner. He'll take a hit. It's up against the left wing boards. Hailing for Drysdale now on the left for Sealer. Off the left wing into the Oiler end. Under 2 to go here in the second period. 5-3, Flyers lead. Savoy, cross ice pass to Arvidsson. Taken out, and it goes to the right wing corner. And it's Michkov. Won't be able to clear it. Nugent Hopkins will keep it in. His shot towards the net. That's blocked by Zamula. He'll get it out to Michkov down the left wing. He'll walk in the shot. And a pad save made by Stuart Skinner. Michkov, top of the circle right side. It's poked away from him and out. Zamula with it in his own zone. Long pass. It was in the air. Michkov couldn't touch it. It's icing against the Flyers with 1:21 to go in the second. And Philadelphia up 5-3.
Two straight shifts for... Well, we're going to have Hyman, or not Hyman, but David and Draisaitl together, back-to-back shifts. It'll be Corey Perry out there with him. Philly's been the better team by a wide margin. It's been a poor performance overall from Edmonton today. Draisaitl's been pretty good for the Oilers. That's about it.
On the left wing point, Matthias Ekholm. The Draisaitl's pass to the middle gets broken up. Getting it out was Tippett up the center ice. Here's the pass to Michkov. Comes into the Oiler end. Stops on the right wing, top of the circle. Get it across in front. Tip just wide of the net. What a chance there for the Flyers. Tippett with the opportunity. We're into the last minute here in this second. Michkov to the right wing corner of the Oilers zone. To the right wing point for Sanheim, and shot goes off his stick. Long pass, knocked out of the air by Lawton.
What a play there. That broke up a potential breakaway.
Bouchard was looking for Draisaitl. Puck dumped down the ice. It's icing against the Oilers with 36 seconds going to second. 5-3 Flyer lead. Flyers have scored 4 times here in the second period.
Edmonton's lucky it's not 6 or 7-3 right now.
And Tippett just missed putting one in.
Yeah, it's been a tough afternoon so far.
Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner. Connor McDavid into the face-off circle. But it goes to the blue line. Sanheim on the left, but Drysdale kept it in and it was sent all the way down the ice. It's icing against the Oilers again. 28 seconds go in the second period.
We had one like this in Philadelphia about, it would have been when Ken Hitchcock was here during the 18-19 season. Ended up going overtime as a Saturday matinee, and then we went Super Bowl Sunday into Montreal.
Last shot wins type of game.
And it did. And they won. Hitch loved Chris Russell, and he often ended up out there.
Flipped out by Perry. Edmonton still offside. 18 seconds to go in the period. Up the right wing goes to Kuzmenko. Now to Lawton. Into the Oiler end. Andre Kuzmenko stops left wing, top of the circle to the middle. It's shot. That launches off his stick, goes out of play. 8 seconds to go here in this second. Connect the Evan words with Matthias Ekholm. Off will be to the right. Stuart Skinner. Henrique to take the draw against Lawton. All right, they got it lined up. Puck kicks across. Arvidsson up the boards. Goes to Kuzmenko. Cross ice pass off of Kulak. The second period will end. Edmonton always like to forget this one. They had a 2-1 lead after 20 minutes. They're down 5-3 after 40. And you had said it, managing the puck was a challenge.
The 1-0 Flyer goal.
So we get ready here for the third period of play. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Edmonton outscored 4-1 in that second period. We'll start off the third period with McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman out there with Ekholm and Nurse. Oilers will be in Washington tomorrow. 11 a.m. Mountain Time game, 1 o'clock out east. Oil Kings, they're at home Sunday, 6 o'clock game against the Medicine Tigers at Rogers Place. We're underway here in the third as Ekholm will dump it into the Flyer end. Nurse will center it from the left side. It comes across all the way to the right wing point. Ekholm with a shot, and that goes off a stick over to the right wing corner. Nugent Hopkins behind the net. That just misses Hyman. In from the left wing point is Ekholm. Behind the net to Nugent Hopkins. Went into his skates. Pinching in was Nurse, and the puck cleared out by Forster. Hyman in his own zone to Ekholm. Ekholm will get it up in the air. Edmonton will make a change. Now Kuzmenko comes into the Oiler end on the left side. Will sweep it towards the net. He lost an edge. The puck goes into the left wing corner. Kuzmenko trying to chop it back to the blue line. He does. It goes to Sealer. He'll walk in, shoot it off the end boards. Goes in behind the net. And Klingberg's got it now for Edmonton. To the left wing corner to Draisaitl. Up the left wing to Kulak. Will get to center ice. Get it to the left wing corner. Savoy along the boards. Sealer is on him. Tied him up. Goes off a Konechny. Savoy gets it back to Draisaitl to the right point. Klingberg in front of the net, just off the stick is Savoy into the left wing corner. Konechny up to Lawton at center ice for Philadelphia. Left side now to Tippett. He's got a couple of goals in this one for the Flyers. He'll dump it in behind the net. Goes in behind the goal. Klingberg up the right wing for Edmonton to Savoy. The right side to Draisaitl, comes into the Flyer zone, over to the left to Bouchard. Bouchard in front of the net. That was looking for Arvidsson, but he was tied up. Puck goes to the right corner. Brown over to Arvidsson now on the left wing to Henrique to the blue line to Bouchard. To Henrique, top of the circle on the left wing. Down in behind the net. Arvidsson got it over to the right wing boards. It's about top of the circle in the Flyer zone. Zamula to the middle. Gave it to Tippett now on the right wing. Ristolainen over the line. The shot saved by Skinner. And the rebound. Skinner stopped that as the opportunity to Michkov on the rebound. And Bouchard will bring it out. Bouchard into the Flyer zone on the right wing. To the middle to Brown. Trying to pass. It gets blocked. Pelche will get it up the right wing to center ice. To Michkov.
We're 2 minutes into this period. Edmonton doesn't have a shot on goal, Cam. It's the only way they're going to work their way back.
Now Sanheim, he'll rifle one on net, and a blocker save made by Stuart Skinner. Emberson up the left wing for Jeff Skinner to the line and just out. 5-3 Flyers. 2:40 gone here in the third. McDavid got it to center ice, but that's it. Sanheim over to York. Back to Sanheim. Oilers only with 15 shots total in this game. They're down by a couple as it goes into the Oiler end. Puck in the left wing corner. Hathaway along the left wing boards. To the point, but over the stick of Sealer, and it'll go down the ice. Out from behind the net is Drysdale. Goes to the left side now. Off the left wing boards. Up to the line. It comes out, and it's center. Pushed into the Oilers zone by Brink. Nurse in the left corner, pass on the right, way behind. McDavid will go all the way down. Won't be icing as Janmark gets down there, and he gets to it. He's on the end boards. Edmonton's making changes as Janmark holding it on the left wing. To the left wing corner to Nugent Hopkins. Got it to the top of the circle, but there was Brink for the Flyers to clear it out. Nugent Hopkins to Klingberg up the right wing to Hyman. Comes into the Flyer zone, goes to the right wing corner. Brings it back up to the blue line to Klingberg. His shot goes wide. Kulak will keep it in. Ristolainen will get it out and down. And it will not be icing as it stops in the right corner in the Oilers zone. Klingberg tied up against the end boards as Brink's trying to dig it out of there. Nugent Hopkins poked it free. Go over to the left side. Penalty coming up to Kulak as he knocked down Kuzmenko. And they're going to call that a high stick. 4:15 gone in the third. 5-3 Flyers lead, and the Flyers will go on the power play.
Edmonton, number 27. 2 minutes for high sticking.
Flyers 1-for-1 with a man advantage. Who scored that fifth goal was on the power play.
That's a tough call against Kulak.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Skinner. Puck goes to Ekholm. Wrap it around the left wing glass and down the ice.
4 minutes, 15 seconds.
Ristolainen stops him behind the Flyer net. Up the right wing. Drops it back to Konechny. Look at the center ice. Across to Lawton. Now in over the Edmonton blue line to Konechny. Rims a puck to the right side. Kuzmenko pumps it right back around. It gets to the left wing point. Michkov floats it across the line. It comes out, and the Flyers have to reset. Matvei Michkov right at center. Right wing. Give it to Konechny. He'll shoot it in. Gets into the left wing corner. They go into their zone. Off the stick of Brown. Goes to Kuzmenko. Will get it to the blue line. Give it to Ristolainen down the left wing for Michkov, side of the net. Now Michkov in the left wing corner. Michkov will take it in behind the goal. Right to Kuzmenko. To Michkov, right wing corner. Go behind the net. Off the left wing boards to Lawton. Top of the circle left side. Left corner, Lawton. Around the right wing boards to Konechny. Konechny, side of the net to Lawton. Pass out to Kuzmenko. Just broken up by Janmark. It's on the right wing point. Ristolainen will shoot it. That's high and wide of the Edmonton goal. Michkov has it on the left wing. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Oilers down by a couple here in the third. Konechny, right wing across to Michkov. That goes off his stick. Now they'll shoot it on net, and a stick save made by Skinner. Puck rimmed to the line. Kept in. Ristolainen in from the left wing point towards the net. The shot. The save made by Skinner. He squeezes it and holds on. 18 seconds left to go in the penalty to Kulak. 5:57 gone in the third. Edmonton down 5-3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
face-off will be to the right of Stuart Skinner.
847 strong.
Shots now 25-15 for Philadelphia. 19,847 here at the Wells Fargo Center, taking this game in. Puck goes to Matthias Ekholm. Around the boards, just off the stick of Sanheim. It comes out. Sanheim back into his own end. Drysdale goes in behind the net. Penalty just about over for Kulak. Up the left wing to Cates. Into the Edmonton zone is cleared out. Penalty is done. Philadelphia 1 for 2 on the power play. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Ekholm from behind the Edmonton net. Up the left wing. Center ice for Arvidsson. Wanted to drop the puck to McDavid. It doesn't work. Shot into the Oiler end, so it's Nurse in behind the net. Reverses it to Arvidsson. Now Arvidsson wheels up the right wing side. Get into the Flyer zone. Go to the right side. Right wing boards. They'll stop. Back to the blue line to Ekholm. They'll get it across to Nurse. Down the left wing to McDavid. Top of the circle. Draisaitl. To the right point. Nurse pass through the middle. Picked off by Tippett. Tippett into the Oiler end. He'll drive towards the net. Poked away by Skinner. Konechny's got it in behind the goal. Out to Tippett. Won't get a shot away. Went off his stick. Arvidsson takes a hit on the right wing. Through the middle to Nurse. Tippett's got a couple. He was looking for the hat-trick goal. Puck dumped in to the Flyer zone. 5-3 Philadelphia here in the third period. 7:20 gone. Tippett will get to center ice. Give it to Couturier down the left wing to Konechny, and that goes off his stick. Draisaitl for McDavid down the right wing. Kulak will join the rush. In over the line to Klingberg down the right wing. Shot saved by Harrison. Puck to the side of the goal. Comes in front to Draisaitl, and his shot blocked by Pelche. And it goes to the left wing corner. Draisaitl's pass. That's picked off. Drysdale will get it out. And the puck dumped into the Edmonton zone. Klingberg on the right wing. Bumped by Hathaway. That goes to Pelche. Squeezes to the side of the Edmonton net where Stuart Skinner will cover it up. We'll get a whistle. And we'll be able to take a break. 7:59 gone here in the third. 5-3. Flyers lead the Oilers from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team.
Here in Philadelphia, 5-3. Flyers lead the Oilers. We're in the third period. 7:59 in. Face off in the Oilers zone to the right of Stuart Skinner. Nugent Hopkins will take the face-off for Edmonton. Face-off circle with Ryan Poehling. Palin's first game after missing the last 11 due to injury. Puck gets to the corner.
Almost got hurt again by the ref.
Yeah. He got drilled. Honestly, just said first period. Puck goes off a stick, comes over to the left side. Hathaway to Poehling, is shot blocked by Nugent Hopkins. Poehling on the end boards, checked by Nugent Hopkins. Stops in the left wing corner. Give it to Kulak. And now up the right wing to Klingberg, back to the middle of Kulak. We'll go through the neutral zone at center ice, shoots it in, drifts it off the left corner boards. In on the forecheck, Jeff Skinner trying to retrieve the puck. It's top of the circle. He'll get to the line. Klingberg kept it in, and Nugent Hopkins down the right wing for Hyman, to the corner for Skinner. Jeff Skinner up top of the circle to the blue line. Klingberg shot. It didn't get through. It was blocked right at the source. And Ristolainen into the Oiler end. Down the left wing. He'll drive to the net and put it right through the crease. And Hyman up the left wing to Skinner. Edmonton trying to make changes as Jeff Skinner takes a hit from Ristolainen. Those two get into it a bit. Puck brought in. Here's Brinka's shot. Just looking for the tap in from Forrester. He missed it, and it's Draisaitl down the left side over the Flyer blue line. Cross ice pass for Savoy off a Flyer stick. Savoy on the right wing to the slot. Nurse walks in and shot off the arm of Ersson. Nurse drills it towards the net, and that goes off of Ersson and out of play. 9:26 gone in the third. 5-3. Flyers lead.
Oh, real good play by Matt Savoy. Leon Draisaitl tried to thread the needle with him, but Savoy stayed with the puck as the pass got deflected and hit the trailer. Darnell Nurse for a real good look. By the way, Nurse has played a ton since the giveaway from Evan Bouchard, the direct giveaway that made it 3-2 Philadelphia. Since then, Nurse has played a lot here with Matthias Ekholm.
They're out there right now. Face off to the right of Ersson. Linesman's over at the Flyer bench. In the Flyer bench. He's got a skate issue. They're going to go down one linesman right now. Yep, they are. Just dropping the puck. Puck back to the left wing point. Nurse off the right corner boards. Battling for it is Draisaitl. He gets control. It comes to the blue line to Ekholm. Down the left wing to Nurse in the corner. In front to Savoy. Just put it wide. Puck along the right wing. And Lawton will get it out. To Kuzmenko into the Oilers zone to connect the left wing to the middle to Lawton in front to Kuzmenko. What a save by Skinner, and he covers it up. Andre Kuzmenko got the pass right on the doorstep, and Skinner had to make a good save. Keeps the Oilers to within a couple. And Kuzmenko got a couple of whacks at it before he got knocked down by Nurse.
I mean, look at the shots in this game, 27-18. And again, we talked about the fact that Philadelphia was a top 8 expected goals 5v5 team. Slow start out of the gate this year, Cam. Yeah. First 3 games, slow start after Christmas. Dropped a couple down in SoCal. And a slow start today. Battle of Four Nations.
Puck to the blue line, it goes out, and it'll go right to Brown. It'll come down the left wing into the Flyers zone, and Forster can get a loose puck and clear it out. Shot back in by Bouchard. Sanheim to York, rimming it. Goes by Bouchard, who had pinched in. It goes all the way down the ice. Stuart Skinner to play it. Rims on the left for Henry. Get it up to the blue line. It hits Sanheim. And now the puck cleared out. Forster. It's a move and then rolls it in on the backhand. He'll go off for a change. Kulak comes out from behind the Edmonton net. Up the right wing to Brown. Brown, left side to McDavid. In over the line to the middle. It'll go to Bouchard. His shot hit his stick. Goes up into the air. It's batted by the glove. Aristolainen and over to the right wing. To the right wing point. Bouchard into the slot to McDavid to the blue line. And it's tip it to get it free and get it out. And tip it into the Oiler end. Shoot it. Bad save made by Skinner. Michkov on the end boards. Klingberg right on him.
Klingberg doesn't have a stick.
Michkov brings it up the right wing. Cross-ice pass, left wing point. Zamula shot. That pinballs off a few bodies, never gets to the net. And Henrique will get it out. 8:45 to go in the third. 5-3. Flyers lead the Oilers. Matias home with it inside the Edmonton blue line.
Oilers have 2 shots on goal here in the first 11 and a half minutes of this period.
Nugent Hopkins can dump it in. Hyman right wing. Back around to the left wing point for Ekholm. In behind the net to Hyman. Hyman, his stick lifted by Paling, who then steals the puck, then lost it to Arvidsson to the right wing, in from the right point. Emberson near the top of the circle, jammed out of the zone by Paling up to center ice to Hathaway. He'll dump it in. Ekholm in behind the Edmonton net.
The only way Edmonton looks like they can maybe get back in this game is if they can somehow get a power play, because Philly is winning all of the puck battles.
That's center ice. Kulak to Arvidsson. Comes into the Flyers zone on the right wing. Set to hash marks. He stops. Pass to the middle broken up. And Pelche got it out. Kulak, the neutral zone. Vasily Podkolzin into the Oiler end to Nurse. Nurse up the middle. Kulak to Nurse. At center ice. He'll shoot it in. It's going to rim on the right. Top of the circle is Lawton. He's able to get it out over the stick of Janmark. Nurse inside his own end. Forced back by Kuzmenko. Right wing, it goes to Kulak. To the right corner, he's looking for Nurse. Lawton was providing some pressure, and the puck goes to the right wing. Podkolzin got his stick lifted. It comes in front of the net. Podkolzin recovers, and now he'll bring it out for the Oilers. They'll get out to center now into the Flyers zone. Stops just over the line, dumps it over to the right wing corner. Along the boards goes to Bouchard. His shot hit. His stick goes wide of the Flyer net. Puck along the left wing. Janmark to the right wing point to Bouchard. 5-3 Philadelphia here in the third. 6:39 to go in the period. Puck in the right corner, Savoy. Along the right wing boards to Jeff Skinner. Skinner holding on to it. Skinner top of the circle. Penalty coming up to the Flyers. Cates got his stick in on Jeff Skinner. And the Edmonton Oilers are about to get their first power play of the afternoon. With 6:26 to go here in the third period. 5-3 Flyers lead the Oilers. When we come back, Edmonton on the power play.
27 minor penalty for hooking.
From the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall.
Good night to you air vents, keeping the warm air coming. Good night to my payments I won't see for 1 year. Good night to my legacy. That time is...
For hooking, the Edmonton Oilers get their first power play. They're down 5-3 with 6:26 to go here in the third period. Power play brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at AtcoEnergy.com. Face off to the right of Harrison. Settle into the face-off circle with Paley. Caught up in skates, goes to Nugent Hopkins to the left wing point for Bouchard. To Nugent Hopkins left side, into the corner to McDavid. McDavid out to Draisaitl, to the right wing point now to Bouchard. On the right wing to McDavid, to the blue line to Bouchard, into the right corner, Draisaitl. To Bouchard, fake the one-timer. Gives it back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Bouchard on the blue line in the middle. Right wing point to Draisaitl. Draisaitl into the corner to Nugent-Hopkins. Now to McDavid. To Draisaitl. Top of the circle right side to McDavid. McDavid to Bouchard. Ripped it just wide. Puck comes to the point. Bouchard will keep it in. Across to Nugent-Hopkins on the left. Brings it up to the top of the circle. Nugent-Hopkins to McDavid. To the blue line to Bouchard. To McDavid. He'll walk to the middle in front of the net. He was looking for Nugent-Hopkins. It goes to the left wing corner. Sanheim trying to get it out. He can't. Nugent-Hopkins keeps it in. It comes across. Draisaitl. One-time shot. Missed short side around the glass and down the ice. 48 seconds to go in the man advantage. Edmonton down 5-3. We got 5:10 to go in the third period. It's McDavid through the neutral zone. And over the line to Nugent-Hopkins. Now to the blue line. It gets turned over, and out with it is Lawton. Lawton with Konechny to Konechny. The shot on the save made by Stuart Skinner on a 2-on-0. And it's in behind the Edmonton net. Unbelievable. Short-handed 2-on-0 for the Flyers. Through the middle of the ice as Henrique will dump it in. 12 seconds for the power play. Oilers down by 2. Konechny will rim it, and he'll get past Nurse and down the ice. Penalty just about done. Edmonton will be 0 for 1 with a man advantage.
So 18 passes before they wanted to shoot the puck. First power play unit. Seen that before.
Couturier will shoot it in. Stuart Skinner, right wing for Matthias Ekholm. Off the boards and out to center ice. Now York will lift it up in the air. Bounces around in center. Brought in by Couturier. The Flyers are offside. 4:04 to go here in the third. Oilers down 5-3 to the Flyers. We're going to take a break from the Wells Fargo Center here in Philadelphia. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers.
Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef.
Is the Oilers Radio Network.
5-3. Flyers lead the Oilers. 4:04 to go here in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're at the Wells Fargo Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Face off outside the Edmonton blue line. Draisaitl, McDavid, and Perry. Out there with Ekholm and Nurse. Cates taking the draw for Philadelphia. Now McDavid will come into the face-off circle. Wins it back to Nurse. Over to Ekholm. Up the right wing, off the boards to the Flyer blue line. Goes bouncing into the zone. Draisaitl will get control. Right wing, back to the point. Goaltender of the bench for the extra attacker now. Empty net at the Oiler end. Shot from the slot goes over the net as Nurse put it towards the goal. Puck on the left wing. McDavid back to the blue line to Nurse. 3:40 to go here in the third. Oilers down by 2. McDavid to Ekholm, right wing. Draisaitl shot. That goes off of Harrison. Puck on the left side. McDavid to the line. Goes between the defense and it comes out. Ekholm. Control of it in his own end. Now through the middle to Leon Draisaitl. Oiler net empty as Draisaitl comes into Flyer territory through the middle of the ice. To the left wing corner now to Corey Perry. Along the boards to McDavid to the blue line. Nurse cross to Ekholm. Ekholm cross ice to Draisaitl. Down the left wing. His pass into the middle. It goes off a stick into the corner. Ristolainen will shoot it towards the net and score. From 200 feet away. And Ristolainen makes it 6-3 for the Flyers with the empty netter. Ristolainen gets his third of the year.
Guy's been all world against Edmonton in his career. He's got a goal and an assist today, which gives him 17 points. Check that, 16 points in 20 games against Edmonton. His career minus 145 as a member of the Buffalo Sabres, but he's always played pretty well against Edmonton.
Stuart Skinner back into the Edmonton goal. Puck into the Oilers zone. Konechny along the right wing. Checked by Podkolzin. Emerson comes up the right wing. He'll get to center ice. He'll give it to Savoy. Savoy off the right side. Hit Lawton with it. Gets it back himself. Down to the left point. Kulak in front of the net. Just tipped wide by Emerson.
Oilers with 2 shots on goal here in the third, Cam.
On the right wing, Podkolzin to the left point. Kulak, his shot, and that doesn't get through. The puck cleared out by Lawton.
Well, you got to block shots if you're going to play for John Tortorella. They've done that today. But Edmonton's just difference in the game. They handed 3 goals right to them.
Couturier gets the assist on the wrist of line, an empty netter. Klingberg with it inside the Oilers zone. Under 2 to go here in the third. 6-3 Flyers lead. Henrique into the Flyers zone. Puck to the end boards. Ristolainen battles with Brown. Now to Paling, and he'll come up the right wing. And Paling cuts to the middle. Now in over the Edmonton line to Pelche. Across to Hathaway. Went off his skate. And cleared out by Henrique. York will take it behind his net for the Flyers. Up wing to Zamula, up to the blue line. Couldn't get it out. Zamula with another chance. It's bouncing around, and Cates will get to center ice. No, he didn't. No, he shot it in. Skinner came out to play it. Puck goes to Arvidsson on the right wing. Up the right wing boards. The Edmonton blue line out to Ty Emberson. Over center ice. We'll dump it in. Gets into the right wing corner. Travis Sanheim behind the net. York, now we'll get the center ice order to the last minute here in the third. Oilers down 6-3. Emerson just inside the Oilers zone. Pressured by Brink. Ethan Hopkins will get it out to Hyman.
I can't recall the last time I saw Edmonton play well in this building.
Brings up the left wing. Forrester will softly dump it down the ice. We're going to call that icy. 34 seconds to go in the third.
Last year, we were 4 games into the season. Edmonton had beaten Nashville 6-1 to get to 1-1-1.
There was a 3-0 win here a few years ago.
Okay.
But that's a few years ago.
Yeah.
Face off to the right of Harrison.
How many years back?
That's 3.
Okay, if you say so.
March of 22.
Savoy's been the Edmonton's best player in this game. He just created another good look for himself.
Podkolzin on the right wing and chopped away from him. Forrester's going to get it out. 20 seconds to go here in the third. As Savoy inside the Edmonton blue line, up the left side for Podkolzin. Now to Janmark. He'll come in down the right wing. He'll shoot. And a bad save made by Eriksson. The puck cleared out by Sealer. And this one is over. 6-3 the final as the Flyers defeat the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers' first game after the Four Nations face-off break. Not a good one. And they lose to the Flyers here 6-3.
Outplayed in every facet, deserved what they got, handed 3 goals away. Bouchard on his own entry, 1-0 goal. Bouchard on a giveaway. I'm going to have to take a look at it again to see what he was thinking on the 3-2 goal. And then on the 4-3 goal, Matthias Janmark doesn't get the puck deep. And the Oilers, after a decent first period that saw them